You mentioned Matthew McConaughey there. He says, life is not easy. Most things are more rewarding when you have to break a sweat to get them. When you reflect on the immense success of Salesforce, what comes to your mind when you think about breaking a sweat to get it?
Well, he's one of my closest friends, and we spent a huge amount of time together. And I'll just tell you that, what he says is don't half-ass it. And that really comes from his dad and his mom. And his mom I know very well. And I'll tell you, this family is a family of people who they get it done. That's why I think he'd be a very good mayor or governor or even a president, because he's a get-it-done person. You can see it, like when he was working on his book, you're like, oh, I'm going to write a top book. I said, Matthew, you're going to write the #1 book. And then he became the #1 book. And he's making a movie. I think I'm going to do very well in this movie. Actually, I think he'd be the best actor. So I think that he's just the kind of person that he doesn't half-ass it. He completely goes for it. And it's incredible how he lives his life. He's an amazing person. He's a man of every season. He's a father. He's a son. He is a CEO. He is a philanthropist. He is an actor. He is a writer. He is a song and dance man. When it gets right down to it, he's an incredible person in all these things because he believes that he can do all these things. He will do all these things, and he must do all these things, and he does. And it's an incredible thing to watch. I've never really met anybody like him in my life.
So when you think about the Salesforce journey, what was the thing you had to break a sweat for? How did that feel?
We're the second largest software company in Japan. We're the third largest software company in the world. We've built a company from an idea to this year we'll do $35 billion in revenue. Obviously, we have phenomenal cash flows and profitability as well. We have a market capitalization that exceeds $200 billion. And in addition to that, we've also been able to give away hundreds of millions of dollars. We've done 7 million hours of volunteerism. We run 50,000 nonprofit for free on our services. That's just our business life. So I would say that, inspired by people like Matthew, I feel like I need to continue to work harder, do more, go plug more places. You have to go and show up. And I think that obviously if Dreamforce is going to be a success like it was last week, I'm going to have to be there and be a huge participant. And that's true in a lot of things that I do all over the world. So that's really how I look at it, which is you got to go there and make it happen.